Man, I have had this car for almost 5 years now. It's time for something to change. What is up, guys, and welcome to another video. It definitely has been a very long time since I've actually been able to pick up this camera for you guys and make a video for you. It's been, I think, 7 months since when I last looked. I still do log in the channel. I do still try to comment. Some of you guys still comment on my videos. But it's been a very long time since I've actually been to pick up the camera, make a video for you guys. This is something I really enjoy, and it just sucks I have not had the time. 2020 has been such an interesting and crazy year for everyone. Not only are we in a pandemic, we've had social justice issues, and the political landscape in this country has just gone crazy. It always has been interesting, but this year has just been even wilder, and just so much has gone on in the year 2020. I luckily have not had anything devastating happen to me. I know a lot of people have suffered a lot of losses, whether it be economically or just lost family members during this year specifically. But thankful to God, I have not had anything like that happen. 2020 for me has just been a year that's very busy. I know a lot of you guys came to the channel to figure out an update about the car or learn more about the 3.7 liter Mustang. That was my original intent on making this channel, and I definitely will give you guys an update here on the car in a second, because I do have a lot of things coming for this car, especially within the upcoming weeks. So a lot of videos will be coming to you guys. But if you do care as to why I have been away and busy and haven't been able to make videos for the past 7 months, like I said, 2020 has been busy. For starters, I ended up graduating college. I graduated back in May. I graduated from Liberty University, and right after that, I ended up starting a full-time job, and I started pursuing my master's degree at the same time. So during the first 8 weeks of the summer, I took 5 courses on the master's level, and if any of you guys know or have pursued a master's degree, you know it is not easy. It definitely takes time. And then some more life updates, life changes. My girlfriend actually became my fiance. I actually got engaged about 3 weeks ago, so that definitely is one major life change for me. So I'm now into preparation for getting ready for a wedding and getting ready to call someone my wife, which I'm very excited about and very blessed to be able to say. And during the past couple of weeks, as you can see in my hand, something else also happened to me. This right here has been a sign of something that are basically, I guess, one symbol, not just a handicap sign, but I actually had a major foot surgery on my left leg. I don't really think you guys have been able to see it in any videos, but essentially I was born with a tarsal coalition in my foot, which basically had a lot of pain along with it, and I had always experienced foot pain throughout my life, and for some reason, no doctors ever really looked heavily into it. They just thought I needed some type of foot inserts. But long story short, really once I got to DC back in 2019, I did an internship in DC with Fox News, and I was walking around DC a lot. And a lot of people, I'm 22 years old now, actually 23 today is actually my birthday, so I just turned 23. But back when I was doing that internship, I was 21, and I would be walking around the city, and a lot of people, they can walk 5 miles, and I'd walk around 3 to 5 miles, just exploring the city. And of course you get tired, your feet may get tired, but I was in actual pain. And I said, man, I'm 22 years old or 21. I should not be feeling this much pain. So I really, I went to podiatrist, and then they told me I needed to go to the hospital and really get looked at by a specialist. And that's where it ended up going, guys. I ended up getting a major foot reconstruction surgery. They ended up breaking two parts of my foot and basically pulling down my calf muscle. And it's just been a crazy time, guys. So I actually have not even been able to drive my car. I think it was 6 weeks I wasn't even able to drive my car. So my car just sat, and so I definitely wasn't able to make any content for you guys. But luckily I had my girlfriend, who was not my fiance, like I said, she was supporting me like no one else. And my family as well, they supported me greatly through that time. because there was definitely a lot of pain, just the lack of mobility. You definitely don't realize, or you're definitely not as thankful for mobility until you lose it. As far as the car goes, guys, I have some videos coming up. Like I mentioned earlier, a bunch of parts coming in, a bunch of small stuff here or there, nothing too major, but something just to change up the car. I looked on American Muscle. I actually have not done anything to this car, or at least purchased any items from this car, at least from them, since 2018. That is crazy. Originally, when I got this car, I was hoping to do something to it at least every 6 months. Obviously, different stuff comes up, different stuff with finances. I've mentioned in my previous videos, I'm very big on focusing on other stuff. While I am a car enthusiast, I just have to put my money towards other stuff, whether I was doing school or my bills and stuff like that. As much as I love this car, I can't throw 10 grand into it when I have other priorities, if that makes any sense. But there are some small stuff coming for this car, and I will be covering that. And as you guys can probably tell by the title of this video, I already did do a little something. I kind of mentioned it in my previous videos over the summer. Or at least I tried to. Actually, I have some footage on my camera from me trying to, when I was trying to make a video, an update for you guys. And like I said, the summer was busy, so I just never made it. But I took off the 3.7 liter badges on this car, and it was definitely time for a change. If you guys saw the badges up close, the point part of it, so the red dot, was kind of fading away. And at one point, I actually took a pressure washer when I was just pressure washing the car down, and the red of the 0.7, I can't remember if it was on the left side of the car or the right side of the car, completely just came off. So, you know, there's that, and I was just kind of getting tired of the look. You know, I thought it was cool at first. It definitely, I think, separated the car, because a lot of people would wonder, is it an EcoBoost? What is it? And I'm sure people still do now, because it's not badged anymore. And I will say, I do like the way the clean side of the car. I've actually seen some 5.0 guys actually debadge the side of their 5.0 as well. And, you know, some people, oh, well, you know, how are people supposed to know you have a V8? But I guess some people don't care. I personally wouldn't care, yes or no. Like, if you hear the car, especially if you have a V8, you're going to be able to tell the sound of a Coyote. But that was probably the biggest change, or that's really the only change that's happened to the vehicle recently. It was pretty easy. I ended up just taking some Goo Gone, and taking some fishing line. I think I also took a heat gun, sorry. I took a heat gun, and I basically got in there with some fishing line, undid the adhesive, and used some automotive Goo Gone and basically removed that from the surface of the car. And it came off pretty nice. There was a little bit of a 3.7 kind of left on there from just the dirt that I could never really wash around. But eventually I was able to take that off, and once I waxed over it, the car basically looks clean, it looks fine. But like I said, guys, that's basically the biggest change, or really the only thing that's gone down with this car. I do have an update video, guys. I've had this car for 5 years now, so there definitely needs to be an update. Really a review, a 5-year later review that needs to take place with this car, guys. So that will be coming soon. I definitely want to put a lot of effort into that to give you guys a very well overview of how this Mustang is hold up. I will tell you, I'm around 43,000 miles right now, so not as much as what a lot of people are 5 years into their ownership. But I can tell you a lot about my experience, whether it be slightly modified, and I definitely look forward to answering a lot of questions from you guys regarding that. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of the day, and I definitely look forward to talking to you guys in the comments and making some more content for you guys. Catch you guys in another video.